Okay, so hi everyone. I have a big update about the Student Heart Sciences finale episode. So here we are. The people remember I had to read was Tannen, Jacqueline Thomas, AC Arthur, Chelsea Maria, L. Kaysen, Evelyn Latrice, and Nina. And with that, I decided that two of those people I wouldn't read: Jacqueline Thomas and AC Arthur. Jacqueline Thomas mainly because um, a lot of her books deal with religion, like deal with like Christian romances, and that is not my style, and I don't want to read that. I had no interest at all to read that. And the one book that I was like, I talked to Reading Sponsor Chad Sips about the book, and she explained it, and I said, yeah, I don't read things like that. And that's what I thought it was going to be, and that's what it was. So I was just like, I'm not reading that. And then AC Arthur, not because she has Christian romance, but mainly because it is more on the lit fic side. And obviously, like, women's lit fic has romance in it as a part of women's lives. It was just, that's mainly her stuff. She has a couple paranormal things, but I have no interest at all in reading either of those two ladies, right? So then I start to read Chelsea Maria's book. That's what I started reading last night. I DNF'd it at 47 pages in, and it's 142 pages. Could I have stuck through it? Yes, I could have, but I just really didn't want to because it was so religious. It was so religious. It was crazy. There was one page where I swear she said God 25 times, and I am not joking you. It was so weird of a book because at first you were just like, oh, they're Christian, it's a romance, whatever. Like they go to church, they do all the things. But then I've never seen a Christian do this. Maybe they do this, but it icked me out. Like, he was at a bar and the love interest was like, your spirit seems heavy. God did this, and God is doing this for you, and God is in that for you. And I was like, what is going on? One thing about me, if somebody walks up to me, a person I don't know, I don't care how attractive this person is, if somebody walks up to me out of the blue and just says, your spirit is heavy, the Holy Ghost in you, he's a little traumatized. I hope whatever is going on in your soul and your life disappears, and I'm walking away. If not, I'm smushing you in the face to back you up off of me. What? What? And then for this book to be like so God fearing, but sometimes they would say, like, the man would say things out the side of their neck about women. Like, one of them was the main guy, or the main guy's best friend, I don't remember which one, was like, I'm not like those women. I don't talk, I don't gossip, I don't do this. Like, very snide comments about women. And I was just like, but you're so God fearing, you give women all you can, you do all this stuff for women, but you're doing like snippy side comments about them. That's also very weird. And then where I DNF'd it at was, I was gonna DNF it anyways, but it just so happened that when I was DNFing it, I DNF'd it at the point where he found out that his main love interest, she's autistic, and that took him aback, and he was like, I don't know how I feel about that. Not God fearing, not God fearing whatsoever. I, not very Christian of you to judge people like that. But hey, you know, this book was it was so uncomfortable to read. Like, especially since it's not like said in like the synopsis well, that it's like a very God fearing Christian book. It's just said to be a romance. And honestly, the setting of it wasn't bad or whatever, but I was so icked out. I was so icked out by it. So I DNF'd it at 47 pages in. I just did not like that at all. Like, it icked me out. It icked me out so much. So now I only have three ladies left to read, which is, no, four ladies left to read, which is Elle Kaysen, Evelyn Latrice, Nina, and Tannen. I think I'm gonna start the Elle Kaysen. Is it the LK one? I'm gonna start the book that's called 7 Minutes in Heaven. I forgot which one of the ladies wrote that one, but I'm gonna start that one. That's like 194 pages, so it's the shortest one. And then I'm gonna start one of the other three because I think all the other ones are a lot longer. So yeah, I know Tannen and Nina's books are very long, and I think To the Moon is very long as well. So I think the Elle Kaysen is the 7 Minute in Heaven book, and I will be starting that one today probably. Again, I don't know if I'm going to finish it today, but I'm going to start it today, and maybe I'll start multiple today. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it icked me out. It's upsetting that I didn't read an author because I was like, I don't want that Christian trauma, that nonsense. And then I read a book that had all that icking out stuff. I was just like, oh. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into the next book. Hi everyone. So I accidentally deleted my footage of me talking about 7 Minutes in Heaven, and I gave it a 3.5. And the main reasons it got such a low rating is because I did not like, it was very odd the way the ages were done in this book. The main female character is 17 years old. She's about to start her junior year of high school. And the main love interest has graduated high school and is 19 years old. But the main thing is they are in two different areas in their life. She is still very childlike, can't drive, is a virgin, which I hate icky virgin stories. And I don't like that. For some reason, authors write virgins as if they're being held captive, and I don't like that. And he has a condo, like he's selling drugs, he's doing all this stuff, and it's just like they're not in the same areas of their life, so it does feel predatory. And then there's a second couple side plot with her cousin who is also the same age but just a couple months older, and a guy that's friends with him and around the same age as him, and there's sex on screen, on page. They have weird dynamics, especially since when they get into arguments, he always says, you're acting very childish, very childlike, but sir, you're dating a child. That's why she's acting very childlike. And in some cases she was in the wrong, but again, you're dating a child. You have to sneak into her parents' house to kiss her. You have to do all this weird stuff. It was just so weird. And at some parts it felt like grooming and it felt weird, and in other parts it was just off in so many ways. And they wrote her as if she has never seen grass, never been outside a day in her life. And I just found it weird. There was other plot points that I found not interesting. The way the book ended was stupid. It was all her fault. But at the same time, I was just like, again, you're dating a literal child whose frontal, isn't even developed all the way, so you can't be upset when she jumps to conclusions. You are a worldly man dating a girl who has only liked you, and it's just weird. It was just weird. It sometimes made me uncomfortable. I don't know. A lot of this stuff could have taken place right when she graduates high school and goes to college for the first time at 18, being new and fresh to the world. It would have been the same plot. I just don't like that it's all in high school and underage people. I can't. Okay, so hello everyone. This is going to be the end of the Hearts and Signing Kisses video because I am not finishing these books. I had 3 or 4 books left. I had Tannen, Nina, Evelyn Latrice, some other people. I don't know. I think that's it though. But all of those books are over 300 pages. My brain cannot handle that right now. And I'm starting to rate them low because they all feel the same to me. And I'm starting to not pay as much attention because I'm tired of doing this. So I'm going to end this challenge. This is a sad way to end the challenge, but I'm going to read those books eventually. They're just not going to be right now. I'm kind of like drained from reading them, and I wanted to finish them this week and have it uploaded, so by the time I'm at the event it'll be scheduled, but which will still probably happen. I don't want to read them at all. I haven't even picked up my Kindle. I just don't want to read them, and I don't own any of them physically, so it's just like a lot of these authors, I have found a new fave author. I really enjoyed that. I'm really happy about that. But a lot of these authors, I have found people I will never read from again, which I'm also happy about because I don't have to waste my time, right? I really enjoyed making this. This is my first challengey thing that I've ever done on my channel, and I'm such a new YouTuber that this got pretty far. I've been doing this since January or February. I don't know. But I had a great time doing it, and I hope to do more challenges like this. But this one was so extensive, and I would have been done by now, but they kept on adding people, and I just kept on adding them to the list, and I was drained. I was very, very drained. But I am very drained from it. I can't even fathom picking up my Kindle to read one of those books right now. So even if they're good, because I feel like they're gonna be good, I just can't right now. And none of them have like novellas. So the people who I have left, they don't have short novellas, or if they do, they didn't feel interesting to me. So, but yeah, this is the last video for the Southern Hearts and Signed Kisses series, 2025 edition. I don't think I'll be going next year in 2026 unless Beverly Jenkins is going. If Beverly Jenkins is going, I will be there with bells on. But yeah, so I'm gonna go. Now, obviously, you'll be getting a book haul of everything that I get from there, which is a lot of the people who I read, I'll be getting books from. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great reading day. Have a great reading day, week, month, year. No DNFs, all 5 stars. Read those Kindle books, girlies. Read those Kindle books. Goodbye.